Hey guys, how's it going? I hope you're doing well. We got a couple of leaks coming from the Squad 44 live stream today. They showed us weapons for the upcoming new chapter. I'm not going to talk too much, so let's dive in.
Oh my god, what is that? Cats, what is that?
So we've got a Winchester shotgun there waiting for you for in the trenches. So one thing for the Marines that'll be coming into the game is going to be the shotgun. We're still working on some of the mechanics with regards to that, but yeah, something new, a bit completely different kind of weapon. Obviously used significantly more in the Pacific than it was in Europe, so hence why we'll be bringing it in to support the US Marine Corps. And it does have a bayonet as well, so if gratuitous violence is what you desire, I think it's the weapon for you, really. So
I
yeah.
think concerningly a lot of people, would be like, yeah, totally. Very close quarters combat. You got shotgun and a bayonet. Does it decapitate heads? Someone asked. Why are you asking that? Why?
Pretty brutal, isn't it?
Yeah. Why?
Yeah.
Maybe we should re-examine ourselves of why we're asking that question. People are. It looks like a lot of people are asking for gore. Guys, gore.
I think it'll work well with the gore system in game. So yeah.
Okay. All right. Cinematic purposes is what people say. Does it explode limbs? You guys, we need to.
I was waiting for someone to ask, will a training ground have like a skeet shoot or something like that? Like that would be pretty cool to do as well. But no, can we blow heads off? So yeah, we'll see.
Which is this pretty little thing right here. Cats or who? I'm sorry, Chuck. You can't hear, unfortunately.
I can sort of hear him.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
Okay. Cats, you want to tell us what this is?
So this is, I believe, the Nambu Type 14. So it'll be a pistol in use by the Japanese faction. What I will say with all these weapons is textures are very much work in progress at the moment.
Yes.
So
I need to put up.
Potentially be
I'll put up the text.
further refined.
There we go. I'll put up the text. Work in progress.
Yeah, there we go. So, but it's our starter, so you can see the kind of detail that we're looking at as we go into. So yeah. So this is one of the, I think, 2 pistols we've kind of got allocated for the Japanese faction.
Pause that and let me go back to here. Oh, right.
Yeah.
So like I said, this is a work in progress and highly subject to change, you guys.
Yep. Basically anything is still subject to change. Like I believe, like the textures for this are not done yet. It's just more or less like placeholder textures. But this is the Type 99 light machine gun. That's the primary like automatic rifle for the Japanese army. It basically is I mean, if you want to use like Squad 44 terms, it's basically like a really fast-firing brand. It has the same rate of fire as like the MG34, and it basically fires from 30-round box magazines as well. It has the ability to mount 2.5 times optic, making it actually a really, really versatile weapon. As you'll actually very soon see, in terms of versatility, it's also great in close quarters as well, because it has a permanently attached bayonet.
Is that the full
Japanese RPG here with scope, effectively?
Is that the full?
You can play. Yeah.
Is that the full range of?
Yeah.
So that whole range there is the range of the melee.
Yeah. You're seeing like a debug visualization of what the bayonet is doing. So like anytime it hits anything, you see that red line as like a trace. It's like, okay, this is where all the
that's where the
damage
is.
And all the hate and discontent gets directed.
The hate and the discontent. That's so
I think this will help add a bit balance, though, this particular weapon, kind of having the scope. So
yeah,
bringing in as an MG when you're defending, that's going to be pretty effective, I think.
Pacific weapon too.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is another Pacific one. So this guy is actually not a Japanese weapon. It's a U.S. Marine, like early war, submachine gun. It's the M55 Reising. It's basically like it's a fairly fast-firing submachine gun that was originally designed for the Paramarines. Like, I guess we wanted to kind of portray a bit more, I guess, like variety when it comes to small arms, especially used in that like theater. And the Marines were quite experimental with what they used ultimately. So a couple of interesting features of this gun, it has a very small magazine. Like I think originally it was designed with a 20-round box magazine, but due to feed issues for the double stack design, they ended up switching to a single stack 12-round magazine, and that's not a lot of ammo. But in terms of gameplay, like we think that it could be a pretty interesting I guess like balance point between the Marines and the Japanese. So.
I think we've got it down for going to tankers and logistics at the moment between the M50 and the M55. So
sure.
So it's more, I guess, later war it was kind of more realigned troops with the Thompson kind of more rolled out by then. But we'll keep it in for the variety, and it's a cool little weapon. I think.
For sure. Fire up the MG42 video.
Okay.
So
just it's just so cool.
So this is a feature that we've been wanting to try to do for a while. If you remember in a much older game, Red Orchestra 1 and Red Orchestra 2, like there was a feature that allowed you to change the barrel of certain machine guns, it basically is a game balance. I guess feature where you could have realistically portrayed machine guns with large belts of ammo, but it provided some kind of I guess like some kind of point of balance to prevent players from just like ripping through the entire belt and reloading and continuously doing that. So like. As part of that feature, we added overheating as a mechanical like barrel wear. So like what that means is like it's based on the machine gun, the barrel will get hotter, and you will go through certain states of like I guess overheating.
Right.
Like mechanically how it works is
see
that
it as well, can't you?
Oh, sorry?
Really cool. With the,
Oh, he says you can see
it really well.
You
With
can
the
see
red.
it. Yeah,
you can see how it gets red and hot.
Yeah. And so like basically there's like almost 3 stages of like overheating. The first 2 don't affect your accuracy, but they will affect like your sight picture actually, because you can kind of see the steam and the heat waves coming off of the barrel. But then once you reach a certain threshold where the barrel is basically like glowing, and you can very clearly see that there's like lots of heat wave coming out of the barrel, then your accuracy just kind of goes to shit.
Right.
Can I swear?
Yes, you can swear.
Okay, it basically goes to shit.
This is Squad 44. You can drink wine, you can do whatever.
Well, there's no rules here.
Show off, say like the MG34.
MG30, this one?
Yeah. I from an artistic perspective, I love just the design of the mechanism for this. It kind of hinges, and then the barrel can basically be slid out from like the back. I remember reading it was like the MG34 was more popular compared to MG42 for nuke crews, because that barrel change mechanism was a lot more easier to like manipulate from the inside of like a cramped like tank.
Cracked, it's all subject to change. I don't think the animations are complete, but I believe you're in the testing Discord. We can talk about it in the testing Discord, Cracked.
So then, actually, one pretty important change that we are doing for belt machine guns, especially handheld ones, is we're increasing the belt sizes. So historically, both MG34 42 and also the Browning 1919 have 250 round belts. So we want to try to get that represented in the game. And the overheating and barrel change mechanics were developed to be able to help balance that. The brand there. So like, I guess this is probably the first in any FPS game. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but the brand is actually able to switch barrels like really quick, pretty quickly as well. So it's not like that crucial to barrel change on like a Bren, considering its rate of fire and how often you need to change your magazines. But we decided that hey, this is like a cool little thing that you can do with like the Brens and also the ZV-26, which is basically the same, same family of like weapons.
Any plans to add more mods to the base game? That is, I mean, I think we're always open to looking into those things, but I'm sure we're in the future. We don't know. This is the thing, you guys. After the Pacific, we don't know what sort of the plans are yet. I'm sure that would probably be an option of some sort. We've already met with a few modding teams as well, and they've shown us some really great stuff. But right now, I know we can commit to the Pacific and that sort of thing, but it could be something in the future. That's the thing. I don't know, but it's always a possibility.
Holy shit. Like, shotguns and Japanese light machine gun, those things were just nuts. I'm guessing that shotgun is coming from Beyond the Wire. If you guys ever got the chance to play Beyond the Wire when it was so popular and got to use the trench gun or the shotgun, that thing was just a menace. I think I did a video back 2 years ago on it. But yeah, that thing was really fun. I'm a little disappointed that they didn't show us any flamethrowers. Doesn't mean they're working on it, but I'm putting my fingers crossed. I'm hoping that they do. They were pretty popular during the Pacific. They were even mounted on tanks. They weren't as popular in the Europe theater, but it would be so cool to see flamethrowers. And also the barrel change feature. That's pretty cool, I gotta say. For sure, one of the developers said we're gonna get 150, 250 belts. So I think in a regular box mag or a mag that the MG42 and the 34 get, I think it's like 150 rounds. I could be wrong, but you reload a lot. And with those 150 belts, that's gonna be pretty cool. Well, that is it, guys. I really hope you liked this video. I am really excited for this new Pacific chapter that we're getting. I'm trying to reach 2,000 subs by the end of the year, so if you can, hit that sub button. That would be awesome. Well, that's it, guys, and I'll see you guys next time.